Hello everyone, this is Mustang, and welcome to my first playthrough of Silent Hunter 3. In this playthrough we are going to be starting in the year 1939 as the first flotilla. We'll be using Type 2 U-boats. I plan to have an equip of just simple light flak. All I have is the gun. Torpedoes. We only have 3 tubes with 2 extra torpedoes, meaning I'm going to take the Type 1 G7As, which are gas/steam, with a speed of 44 or anywhere from 44 to 30 knots, with a range of up to 12 kilometers going 30 knots. There isn't much to this. We've got batteries and hydrophones, no specials in this U-boat. As of now, the war hasn't started, so there's no U-boat aces or anything like that. We can't really apply for anything but the 7th, and there'd be no need. And pretty well it. I'm going to hire a full complement of crew to begin this journey, because I prefer to have full crew to begin with. It's just my forte. I'm just going to get the cheap crew. Any crew works for me. Yes, I'm sure. That's 14 out of 14 sailors. To anybody who knows, Silent Hunter 3 is a U-boat simulator where you take U-boats out and sink merchant shipping or anything else of the type. It is really fun, and this version, Silent Hunter 3, is actually fairly old, but being old does not make it a good game. I love it right to pieces. I could play this all day. Alright, our first mission is to go to the patrol area of AN-56. We are departing from Wilhelmshaven, and we will be returning to Wilhelmshaven. Our mission is to go out and sink as much merchant shipping and even warship shipping as possible. I'm going to keep the realism fairly low for the first few playthroughs of this. It's just so I get the hang of the game a little better. I haven't played it all that much yet. But as soon as I get a little bit of a hang of it, I will be playing it more often and turning on or even off more of these things. But for now I have like limited batteries and things like that. I'm not going to take limited fuel because I'm starting with a Mark IIA, which really doesn't go very far on fuel. Well anyway, since this is a fairly high loading time, I will meet you on the other side. Welcome to the U-boat. This is our craft. It is a Mark IIA U-boat, which is fairly small in size. I've already plotted a course to AN-56, wherever it is. Yes, AN-56. And we'll be moving there. I will keep you updated on any locations once I disappear. But first, we're just going to follow out of Wilhelmshaven and start moving towards the location. We are moving at standard speed, which is 10 knots for this craft. We have a full complement on the bridge to keep eyes out, and we'll continue to have that. This ship only has 3 torpedoes to begin with, so we do have to be very wary about what we attack. And seeing how we only have an anti-aircraft gun, we might be able to attack simple merchant ships. That's about it. Well, anyway, I will report back to you once we're further down our course and or something interesting happens. This is just a quick report and a quick mention. It is very, very slow progress to get out of a port because of the fact that all of our ships are coming in and out and in and out and in and out. So we're constantly getting reports of ships moving, so you can't move at very good time compression. It is a little bit of a pain, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Anyway, this was just a quick report. I'll show you something when we're interesting. So just a little progress update here. We're just about halfway to our target area. War has not been declared yet, so it can't open fire on anything until war has been declared. But it could be any minute now, seeing how it's September 2nd, 1939. War has been declared, it just hasn't been openly declared against Britain yet. And Britain is going to be our primary target for convoys and raiding until the United States joins into the war. Then it'll be mostly theirs. That'll be a long while yet. Well, anyway, this is what our grid pattern looks like so far. We haven't actually made it to the destination. Though the weather is beautiful and we'll be able to spot anything for a while, let's hope it keeps up like this. Very calm and very flat seas as well. Well, this was just a little progress update. I'll check in once either war is declared or we spot something. Well, here we are at the start of our bloody patrol pattern. The seas have picked up fairly heavily. It's not very calm anymore. We probably won't be able to use the flak gun in this kind of weather. But anyway, we have reached the start of our patrol pattern. War has not been declared yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. Though, every place just lit up red, so it might be any time now that we get the message that says war has been declared. So, I'm going to open fire at anything I see. And if I don't see anything here, I'm thinking we might go and attack Hartlepool over there. I know I completely just botched up that pronunciation, but that's where it is to me. Anyway, well, that's just a little update report. I'll come back if I find anything or anything else interesting happens. And we're back. We're a little over halfway through our search pattern here, and we have not spotted anything on the high seas. But the wind speed is about 15 meters a second, which probably cuts down our visibility by quite a lot. So, who knows? But if we do not successfully find and engage anything, I will go to Hartlepool and attack that. I will resume this once I find something, or something happens. Something happened. We found an aircraft or two. Multiple aircraft which are attacking us. Seeing as the fact that it's way too rough to use the flak gun, plus there's multiple aircraft, I'm just going to dive to periscope depth and continue steaming along. And the seas are bloody rough to be in such a small U-boat, but who knows. Observation periscope. Let's rise this. Tell you what, this little tiny U-boat goes down quick. I don't see the aircraft anymore, but I am going to keep a lookout for them. It's good to see something finally happening, so let's hope it continues on to be a little bit more busy, because we haven't done much yet. I'm going to continue on. Hopefully these planes don't attack me. Not enough crew in electric engine compartment. Pain in my rear end to keep manually doing that. Well, let's bring her back to the surface and see what happens here. I do have external view on here just so you guys can see what's going on a little better than me. Beautiful craft, aren't they? Poor watch crew's getting a little wet. Oh my. It's more important to have a watch officer on than it does anything else. Oh, there's no visual contact. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it here for an episode. Nothing much has happened in this first one, I'm sorry for that, but things will get more intense as future goes on. I can assure you of that. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.